Here in Whitehorse, it looks like spring. Wet, slushy, with melting snow everywhere you look. It's hard to believe it's the middle of January. Over the weekend, weather records were broken across the territory. In Faro, Teslin, Dawson City, Carmacks, Burwash Landing, Haines Junction, and Beaver Creek. Temperatures soared 10 and in some cases 20 degrees higher than normal for this time of year. But how are Yukoners feeling about this?
It's very unusual. I can remember growing up here in January, we'd have a couple of weeks of 40 below, and you know, we coped with it, of course. This is very unusual. Like, I just heard the prediction of rain.
This weather is too warm for everything, including the wildlife. Great example is when it thaws and then freezes, the owls can't get under to get the mice. So it's a really dangerous thing for the wildlife, and it's not good for people either. But, I think everybody's running wild on the climate change thing. Climate change is something that happens all the time.
Love it. I'm aware that it's warmer than it should be. But I'm not mad about not having to wear too much right now.
Of course, the north is warming even faster than the rest of the planet. Brian Horton is a climate change researcher at Yukon University.
We're seeing changes to how our seasons work. We're experiencing that this week and have been most of the winter, where temperatures have been up and then down and then up. And that's weather. That happens. Every year we'll have weird things like that. But it's the pattern that's different. It's the pattern of, there have been a lot of warm winters and there have been a lot of warm periods going back, several decades now. And so those are examples of some of the changes that we're seeing here in the Yukon.
These changes are making for a different winter than many Yukoners are accustomed to. Caitrin Pilkington, CBC News, Whitehorse.